So there's a good chance you've seen these. A string of numbers sitting on a pretty background. 520-7418 for love, 318798 for money. You write it down, you say it, you sleep on it, and the universe is supposed to hand you the thing you asked for. Now, I'm not here to tell you to stop. I want to say that plainly right up front, because a lot of people who make videos about this show up to laugh at the folks using them. I'm not going to do that to you. Here's what I actually believe, and I'll put my name on it. When a person believes something with their whole heart, not halfway, not as a little hobby, but all the way down, that belief does something. It changes how they move through a day. It changes what they notice, what they reach for, whether they're willing to try one more time after the door's been shut in their face. I've watched it work in my own life. Conviction isn't nothing. It's one of the realest forces I know of. And there's no report on this earth that's going to talk me out of what I've seen with my own two eyes. So if writing a number in a notebook every morning is the thing that finally gets somebody to believe, to actually decide deep down that their life is allowed to change, I'm not going to be the woman standing on the sidewalk telling them it's silly. That belief is doing real work. And I mean that. Now, there's another part of this, and it's the part people scroll past. I understand why. It's heavier to carry. The numbers have a name attached to them. The man is Grigory Grabovoi, Russian, born in 1963. And back in the early 2000s, he was going around telling people he was the second coming of Christ, that he could cure cancer and AIDS at any stage, that he could fix a broken airplane with his mind from the other side of the country. And then there's Beslan, September of 2004, a town in southern Russia. On the first day of school, armed men took a school full of children hostage. When it was over, more than 300 people, 186 of them were kids. Grabovoi went to those mothers, the ones who had just buried their children, and he told them he could bring them back for a fee. The court records put it in the tens of thousands of rubles per case, somewhere around $1,700 at the time, sometimes more. One woman paid him to bring back two sons. In 2008, a Moscow court convicted him, 11 counts of fraud, 11 years, later knocked down to 8. He was out on parole by 2010. He lives in Serbia now, and from there he kept right on telling the teaching that eventually became the coach showing up on your phone, which caught fire, by the way, during the lockdowns, when a whole lot of scared people were sitting home looking for something to hold on to. So here's where I land. And I want to be careful because two things are true at the very same time. And most folks only want to hold one of them. First thing, the man who made these was a fraud, not a misunderstood healer, not some mystic the media just didn't get. A court sat and looked at receipts from grieving mothers and convicted him on 11 counts. That's not my opinion, that's the record. Second thing, the woman writing 520-7418 in her journal tonight didn't do any of that. She's probably never once heard the word Beslan. She's just somebody who wants her life to be different and found a small ritual that helps her believe it can be. And I told you what I think about belief. It's real. It moves things. Both of those are true. The origin is ugly, and the person using it today usually doesn't know the first thing about that history. You don't have to pick one and throw out the other. You can carry both in the same hand. So what would I say? Not as a rule, I'm nobody's boss, just as me. Keep the part that works. If a number on a page helps you focus, helps you get out of bed, helps you believe your circumstances aren't nailed to the floor, take it. That belief is yours and it's earning its keep. But keep your feet on the ground while you do it. Don't sign a contract with anybody. Don't pay a stranger to cure your body or bring back somebody you've lost. Don't let go of the doctor, the plan, the boring real-world steps. The number didn't get you the job. You got the job. The belief just kept you filling out applications after you wanted to quit. And know the name. Know where it came from. Not so you'll feel guilty for using it, but because a person who knows where a thing came from is a whole lot harder to sell to. That's really all I've ever wanted for you. Believe with your whole heart. Just do it with your eyes open. That's the whole thing. The belief is real. The man was not what he said he was. And you sitting there are allowed to hold both of those at once. I'm Lil, and this is Lil Unfiltered.